I was trying to think of what the tip for the day could be, and I started thinking about two questions I get pretty frequently. The first one I'm not even really going to cover, and that goes to the question of how can I tell whether or not I have a good attorney or how to pick a good attorney, and that's a very nuanced question, something that needs a lot longer format than what we're doing right now. These little quick hit 'em and goes. But the second one that I get quite a bit, and if I narrow it down, it's a pretty good. I can get you a decent answer, something that'll help guide you in the right direction. And that is, how can I tell whether or not my case is winnable or a good case? And I separate those two things out because maybe the juice is not worth the squeeze. It might be winnable, but you're really not going to get anything for it, and it's not really worth the effort. So the case on which I'm dealing with specifically right now are personal injury or PI cases. Those are accident type cases. And if you've been in an accident and you're trying to figure out whether or not it's a good case, you shop it around to multiple attorneys and they'll tell you whether or not they're willing to take your case on a contingency basis or not, which is what you're looking for. Meaning they don't get paid unless the case actually either settles or they get awarded damages by the court, as opposed to something where you go in there and you're trying to get a retainer and you're paying them up front. So if the attorney is willing to take your case on, a seasoned attorney that you've talked to multiples and they're willing to take this case on and knowing that they're not going to get paid unless the case settles and they get awarded something and the amount of money is something that is going to make it worth their while, if they're willing to do that, then it's highly probable, highly likely that you have a winnable case and a case where the juice is actually worth the squeeze. That's the tip for the day.